name is Martha Agbani. I am the Executive Director of Lokiaka Community Development Center, an indigenous women-led organization based in Port Harcourt in the Niger Delta area of Nigeria. We are an environment and gender rights organization established in the year 2003 and got formalized by registering with the Corporate Affairs Commission Nigeria in 2009. Lokiaka is an Ogoni word that means the right to, and so it is the right to community development. Lokiaka came into being as a child of necessity to help create a rallying point for women, galvanize women victims of environmental despoliation, injustices, those that were victims of the military raiding and sacking of communities like the Odi, like the Ogoni axis. Lokiaka came into being to bring these women together and to still forge ahead on the vision of bringing about environmental justice in Nigeria. Lokiaka focuses on environmental and gender justice, and this will look at natural resources, access to clean water, access to health and livelihoods. Lokiaka time to time look at activities that are of global importance, like the World Environment Day, World Mangrove Day, World Indigenous Peoples Day. So Lokiaka as an organization is there to build the capacities of women from the oil extractive communities. Lokiaka also does research and documentation. Lokiaka, beyond capacity building, also have direct activities in communities, such as the mangrove restoration work we are carrying out in various communities that are impacted by oil spills to fast track whatever government is doing to restore the environment. So Lokiaka has done quite a lot, which I'm not sure time will permit me to mention here. In course of our existence, we'll be able to train over 1,000 women in various capacities. We've trained women on how to build alternative allied skills from agriculture, post-harvest trainings, for them to also know how they could go about preserving and increasing their economic base from the agricultural produces. Lokiaka has also been able to train women in mangrove restoration, which is very key for the Niger Delta environment today. And we have women as team that can go to anywhere to restore mangrove and also manage the mangrove swamp forest areas too. We'll be able to build their leadership skills, their communication skills, their negotiation skills. Beyond this, Lokiaka is one organization that is known for gender-just climate solutions. We don't just sit and imagine. We work based on what we find in the communities, based on our needs assessment and participatory rural appraisals that we carry out. We'll be able to build the capacities of women who are potters in Ogoni land to now improve on what they do using the seabeds and all that and other waste in the environment to go into the safe wood stove production. And this has really helped because Ogoni environment or the Niger Delta area that we have challenges with environmental despoliation, they need not to go into more carbon emission. Today, some women have been trained, and young girls, on how they could make the reusable sanitary pad to aid them, because we know poverty is all over the area. And of course, to help communities and the children to be in school, these young girls, we have to train them on that so that when they are experiencing their menstruation, they don't stay away from school. This is also to add to the educational quality we want women to have. We also try to bring out-of-school girls back to school. Those who had teenage pregnancy challenges, or those that are from indigent families too. We bring them back to school. We ensure that they write the national exams. This is what we've been doing, and many more. We've been pushing for climate justice for women impacted by the oil spills, women farmers, women from the coastal communities. And with the work we do, Lokiaka has built movements of women pushing for environmental justice. We do knowledge exchanges, bringing other women from different backgrounds to share experiences, how they feel about the environment, what their impacts are, what are the challenges they also face. And through this, we forge ahead and also see what we can do to ensure that there's still sustainable environment for the women, and of course environmental justice for women going forward. And Lokiaka actually came in again because of the challenges of patriarchy. Patriarchy didn't allow women to have a voice in whatever that affected them, just like we talk about our vision. And so we needed to see how women could still speak, women could still have a voice or contribution to whatever developmental issues that are coming up, or projects or programs that are coming up. One key challenge Lokiaka has been having to achieving our vision, our mission, and our goals is challenge of paucity of funding, insecurity in the Niger Delta region, youth bulging. And this is because sometimes we would have mobilized ourselves to be in the field, but we'll be met with conflicts, violent conflicts, and that will make us return. And of course, we would have hired vehicles, we would have prepared maybe dinner, lunch, refreshment for where we're going to. We would have also mobilized, gotten materials for the field and the rest. So insecurity has been a challenge. We will also have the challenge that has to do with staffing, retaining staff, quality staff, after building their capacities or training them or enhancing their status, they go for higher bidding. Nigerians state today, the economy is not a welcoming type, so people always look out for greener pasture. So that is one thing we've been having. And Lokiaka, as an organization, has not gotten a permanent site. Lokiaka wishes to have that, and that for us should help to boost our credibility, but that has been a challenge we've been having. Lokiaka is a women-led organization, and we are there to give succor to women. We are there to rewrite women's stories. So despite the odds we face, we are resilient, and we still wish that we achieve that we stand for. And that is environmental justice, justice for women, a movement of women in environmental justice campaign and advocacy. So we are not deterred about it. We'll still keep pushing, and it continues.